today I want to talk about taking risks, and I got a little story to tell you and to illustrate my point. Well, the story is I wanted to start selling something new, like some clothing thing I wanted to start up. So I was like, okay, let me order like a sample size and let me see. Okay, because it's like sort of like it's like sort of like a t-shirt, a gym t-shirt, where you use that to work out. And basically, I wanted to have like a medium sized one because I thought like, hey, no, I thought I would have a large size one because I didn't want to have all the size, so I just wanted to try and see if I could sell one. So I bought the large one, and I was like, okay, cool, maybe I'm gonna sell it. If it sells, it sells. If it's not, I'm just gonna use it myself, and then we're gonna see. So basically, I got this gym t-shirt that I wanted to sell, and for sometimes people didn't necessarily buy it. So I waited and I was like, yeah, and then suddenly I got an order. I was like, okay, cool. Like uh somebody wants to buy that and in that size as well. So basically I sold that, and what I did afterwards, I was like, okay, let me see if I can sell medium, which a medium, because I was like, okay, if nobody's gonna buy that, I'm gonna keep the medium because I figured out, okay, I saw the large size was way too big for me, so I fit a medium. So I was like, yeah, I was playing it safe and all of that stuff. Today, I just sold the medium one, but now I have customers that want like one extra large, one medium, and there's a couple of customers I do have, and bear in mind, I just started trying to start this clothing brand thing. So I sold a couple now, like two, and it just started. And I was like, I'm playing this way too safe because now for that, like I bought it from in small, very very small country, like countries. I was like very small quantity. I bought like one and then two, no, one and then one and then one and then another one. And now I'm waiting basically for like a medium, for a large one, and for an extra large one. And I realized that, all right, cool. I'm taking this way too slow. Like I'm very stingy with risking things because, and it also depends. Like it's not like I want to lose money, but it doesn't really matter crazy much if I lose on this one because I made profits. I sold two, and basically that pays for me to be able to sell even more. So I want to experience, and this is the thing. If I wanted to have the results faster, because right now I'm actually kind of losing out on customers. If I just bought the sizes, I would basically have sold more. Because for instance, I sold the customer one, and he was like, "Wow, this is amazing. I actually also want a large one," and I couldn't offer him that. And that was a secure sell. Well, I basically told him, all right, cool, you can get the large one. I basically increased the price now because that was introduction price. And then he texted me, he was like, oh, wait, you increased the price? And I told him, hey, okay, you can get a discount. It's all right, and all of that stuff. And he stayed with me as a customer. So I secured him like that as a customer for the next one that I'm going to launch. But basically, this is the thing. I should have risked more. I should have risked more in this situation. Because it's only when you're taking risks that you can grow a lot faster. Now, I'm not saying be dumb about the risk, but if you sold one and then I sold two, at this time, I should probably order more quantities because I think I could sell even more. Or maybe try to experience with, okay, cool, now I'm going to increase the price and see. So I decided today that, hey, I'm going to increase the price and see if there's still demand for these gym shirts. And I realized that this is the way to go. You have to try and experiment. When I want to start a clothing brand, I have to start a ton of things that fails. But I have to fail fast. I have to start a lot and fail fast. Because ultimately, you can't know if it's going to sell before you try and sell it. And sometimes I tried it in the past. I was like, let me try and sell this even though I don't have it. And sometimes that may be a great idea, but sometimes that can also slow you down. So if you have the time or if you have the money to risk, then you can sort of do it. Then you can sort of take risk. And right now, I feel like generally, this is just in business. I'm not taking enough risk. I'm playing it very safe. I'm seeing good returns, but it could be way better. Now, am I being greedy? I have no idea, but something's telling me that I'm playing it way too safe and I need to push the envelope because you got an opportunity right now to risk and to take risk and to sell these things because at some point, these things that I'm doing now is not going to work in the future. So that is why you have to apply it now. 10 years ago, you could have gotten rich doing certain things. And now, if you try to do these same things, you're not going to get rich. The eBay stuff that I did, for instance, when I was selling there, it worked really good at that time. And it worked even better if you started like 2 or 3 or 5 years before I started. I'd say it would have been way better. And now it's like it's starting to lose its effectiveness. So it's still effective. You can still make some good money and all of that stuff. But I'm just saying, in 10 years' time, the method that I use to earn money on eBay will not work. And this is the reason why I'm feeling like, okay, I found a way to earn money here. So let me just take more risk because then I can accelerate the process. So this is why it's important to take risk. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. But risk is actually helping you. If you take smart risks, not dumb risks, but smart risks are actually helping you accelerate the growth and maximizing your profits. I hope you got something out of that example that I showed you with the t-shirt thing. This is just a small little project that I started on, but that made me realize that, hey, I'm not taking enough risks. And those t-shirts, they are going to sell. And I should be taking more risks. So now I started trying producing more of them. And I'm going to raise the price. So I got some inventories that's coming all over my way. And hopefully I can get to sell most of them. And it doesn't matter if you sell all of them because this is another business tip. And make sure you get a good ROI per shirt sold. I need to make sure that I get a good ROI per shirt sold. And I do get a good ROI right now. It's decent. And this is the thing. This is the reason why you can take more risk because you have margins built in your product. That was 2 tips. But basically, I hope you like this episode and this real example of my little project that I've just started now. Hope you guys following along and I hope you guys start your own shit and try to experiment with the risk-taking thing and all of that stuff. And remember, take risk if you want to grow faster. If you want to grow faster, you need to take risks. You can't do like something amazingly without like taking some risk. You have to take some risk, basically. Hope you liked this episode. Hit the like button if you did and subscribe and stay tuned for more.